2, 3. Here we go. You may be sipping on your latte and thinking it tastes just fine. You may be snacking on your smashed avocado. It's good to remember that every morsel you eat is made of sunlight and water and the dirt in between your feet. Oh yeah, it all comes around to compost. 'Cause what goes round comes round. We grow, we eat, then we excrete, and it all goes back in the ground. It's simple and yet it's profound. Well, it ain't rocket science. Hey kids, try this at home. Here's a magic formula to get your garden really grow. Ho, 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 and 2 parts dry, 1 part wet. Add a little activation to see what you get. Add some air and some H2O and watch your compost grow. Oh yeah, it all comes around to compost. 'Cause what goes round comes round. We grow, we eat, then we excrete, and it all goes back in the ground. It's simple and yet it's profound. Well, there's 2 kinds of compost. The first one we call cold. You get a bit of this and you just add a bit of that and see how it unfolds. But if you want to get your compost cranking, gather up all that you've got till you've got a cubic meter. Yo, that's what I call hot. Oh yeah, it all comes around to compost. 'Cause what goes round comes round. We grow, we eat, then we excrete, and it all goes back in the ground. It's simple and yet it's profound. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Compost to compost, 'cause compost's a must. We're all the same molecules, I take the view. Everything all returns anew. When I die, they're gonna compost me too. At least I hope they will. Well, now we're going to talk about human manure, which if you don't know, that's the poo you do when you don't flush the loo. Crikey. While we're on the subject, let's have a word about human manure. You take nitrates in drinking water and you flush them down the sewer. Oh no. 2 resource wasted, 1 mess created. We can do better than that. So try a composting dunny, my friends, 'cause compost is where it's at. It all comes around to compost. 'Cause what goes round comes round. We grow, we eat, then we excrete, and it all goes back in the ground. It's simple and yet it's profound. As I said, it all comes around to compost. 'Cause what goes round comes round. We grow, we eat, then we excrete. The cycle of life is thus complete. Compost, what an amazing feat. You want to share it with people that you meet, even strangers you don't know, walking down the street without compost would have nothing to eat. So let's have more compost and less concrete. Get composted when your life's complete. 'Cause it all goes back in the ground. Beautiful. James, you did a remarkable job there. Have you ever heard that song before?